Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here, and welcome back to another video. So we got the third and I think last anniversary sale over here, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. And I think it's the last one because I think it's here where we take a look at the events. Oh no, they made a pass. They made a pass for this, not a login. They made an actual pass for this. But yeah, this kind of lasts 6 days too, so probably it's 6 days until the anniversary events are like forever over. And in the store section, we get the third sale. And we get some pretty interesting stuff over here. I'm gonna talk about everything that's in here, and then we're gonna talk about specific ones and what the reason might be to get them, because everything here is good. Like, by comparison, Manta's bad. If you're gonna call anybody bad in this list, Manta is bad compared to those guys, and Manta is not a bad character to try and get eventually. But yeah, we got my boy Beast Boy. So we're here on the secondary account. Other than talking, let me show you a little bit of something. We go over here in the roster. We go look for my Beast Boy. And this is my Beast Boy on the secondary account. He's 3 stars. He's got only 1 gear. I do have epic talents on him, to be fair. And this man with the Puppet artifact, which is the artifact you drop from the soul rate that's up currently, is gonna be able, in this state that he's right now, he might need some passive stats for you, because I'm using on this account a level 8 puppet, and the level 8 puppet seems to be enough for him to do 2 billion damage as the only source of passive stats. But yeah, with those stats, he can do 2 billion damage. He is the best character in the game. Yeah, that's about it with the Beast Boy example over here. Blue Beetle, on the other hand, is the best character in the game for League Invasions, because he's got a few things that make him do damage, which are nice, but he's got a special 2 on top of everything else that makes him unhittable, and that's going to be extremely useful for League Invasions. And he's hands down the best, at least attacker, if not character in general. He's the best attacker when it comes to League Invasions, so it's something that you wanna have, but at the same time you have to be aware that this man to work needs gears. He can work at 3 stars just fine for the most part, but he needs the gears to get going, and he's not going to be helping out much in soul rates compared to other characters. So yeah, keep those things in mind, but he's the best character in the game for League Invasions. And another thing is, you definitely want to participate in League Invasions, but you don't want to make League Invasions the focus of your account until later on. First of all, you need to focus on soul rates. Next up, we have the Girl Steel Supergirl chest, and this is the good version of this chest. It's an 8% chance for her. She's an amazing character at buffing League of Anarchy, and you can buff a few things with her, but she's mainly used to buff League of Anarchy. I've seen her used, though, to buff a lot of Beta Club teams. If you do have Beta Club, that's something you might wanna take a look at. But yeah, she's great overall. Good character, good buff character. I think she is, though, weaker than Classic Wonder Woman. I honestly prefer Classic Wonder Woman, because she has a few requirements to trigger that damage buff, and for some teams it's reasonable, because I'm like, yeah, I was gonna use some specials anyway, I was gonna spend some power bars anyway, and I was gonna get these stacks for her anyway. But for other teams, you're like, yeah, I wasn't really planning on spending much power in this fight, but I guess I'm gonna to trigger her. But yeah, she's good. Robin King is a great character. This is a support character for Batman the Drowned, which also had a chest previously, and I think a lot of you got her. And on top of that, it's worth noting that she's got a challenge over here. So if you haven't gotten her, you might be able to get her by refreshing the difficulties of this challenge, and I'm gonna farm it myself because I kind of forgot about that. And if you got her, you're gonna get the chance to drop some gears from here, so you can get you building Batman the Drowned, and that makes the Robin King chest a lot more relevant. And Robin King is a great character because what he effectively does, you pair him up with Batman the Drowned, and she's fine without him. You don't have to have him, but as soon as you have him, you're gonna get 2 things. First of all, every single fight is gonna be a lot more convenient to fight and a lot more easy to fight than the Batman the Drowned fight, because he gives you some damage that you normally don't need, but because you have, you can just drop God Killer on her and have a more convenient gameplay with an infinite combo going. And also, Robin King enables you to fight every single fight that might have been trouble for you if you didn't have him. So while he is not the biggest priority, he's something that I think you should eventually strive towards having. my boy Black Adam over here, he is gonna do some percentage hull damage on his basics, which is decent, and he's gonna put 2 negative effects on the enemy. And also, he's a good character for League Invasions. I would say as good as Blue Beetle, because simply Blue Beetle special is cheaper. But this man is got the third special that makes him unhittable while he sits in the hazard that creates. So he's gonna be amazing as a damage dealer for League Invasions, and he's gonna do a little bit for you for solar raids, I guess. So that's nice. Then we have my boy Manta, who's, I guess, decent for soul raids, pretty decent for League Invasions. But the lineup is so good to the point where I kind of have to trash talk my boy Manta a little bit here. I've seen some insane results out of a class ascended Manta, to be fair, though my Manta is not there. But this man is a huge investment. If you want to get yourself a Manta, make sure that's one of the last things you do for your accounts in terms of getting things for progress, because this man is gonna offer things that are definitely not really worth the cost, only if you don't have other things to spend gems on. Okay, so this is my thoughts on every single chest. Now let's talk about the priority order. Get Beast Boy. If you do not have a 3-star Beast Boy, do not open any other chest that's over here until you get yourself a 3-star Beast Boy. Then we can talk about things, but get yourself a 3-star Beast Boy. It's gonna be insane. Bro, it's actually complicated, because with a lot of sales, it's like, this chest is good, this chest is somewhat good, and then there's full of garbage, but there's only good chests. But yeah, Beast Boy is definitely the first priority you want to get. Then I would honestly say, if you don't have a Robin King, get yourself a Robin King at 3 stars. You don't need gears for him, you don't need higher star rating, you just need him at 3 stars and the Puppet of the Tariff drop on him, and it's gonna do the job. What if you have Beast Boy and Robin King? That's a rough one. Well, Black Adam's pretty good. Girl is Still Supergirl is pretty good. Like, I recommend those two, not because they are better than Blue Beetle, because Blue Beetle is better, but they're gonna do a lot more for you with very low investments. So if you don't plan on getting Blue Beetle gears anytime soon, I would say either Girl is Still Supergirl or Black Adam, or if not, Blue Beetle and the last priority Manta. I think that's how it goes. But look, if you're at the point where you already have Beast Boy and Robin King, you're probably not gonna make necessarily the wrong decision here, because if you have those two, none of the chests here, maybe except for Manta, because it's gonna take him a long time to really pull in the gems you have spent on him. No choice is wrong here, really. But yeah, I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a chest opening myself on the secondary account over here. I'm looking for some Girl Steel Supergirl shards, because I don't think I even have her unlocked. So let's get it going. Okay, so far I got a bunch of trash. Bro, no Girl of Steel? 60 PI shards, those are not too bad, actually. But no Girl of Steel shards, like, come on, man, it's an 8% chance. Oh, we got her twice, that's nice, that's nice. I'm gonna stop here. I'm definitely gonna stop here, but we got her twice, which is real nice. Oh, that's the objective, I don't care, give me the notification. No, not this notification. And now I'm back out of the roster. But yeah, that was a pretty successful chest opening. 8% chance you open 20, you get it twice. That's actually above average luck. Let me see my Girl Still Supergirl. There we go, she's unlocked. And she is missing 40 shards, but she's fine. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!